place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Hello guys, back again with the Rune channel. For those of you who like to play offline games, but are bored with the same games, you should try playing games with a cool two-dimensional feel and usually have the theme of adventure and hunting. If you are still confused, don't worry, this video will help provide the right recommendations for you. But before we get to the main topic, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the bell button so you can always get updated information about our games.
When the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one
Alto's Adventure is an infinite runner snowboarding video game released in 2015 by Snowman iOS and Noodle Cake Studios Android. The player character progresses to the right of the screen by traversing randomly generated environments. Alto's Adventure is a snowboarding side-scrolling infinite runner game. The player character progresses automatically over arbitrarily generated landscapes towards the right side of the screen, and the only thing the player can do is leap. To jump, the player taps the screen once, and to do tricks, the player holds the screen while the player character is in midair, while moving the character throughout the terrain. The player can fulfill some of the game's 180 objectives. However, they are only provided 3 at a time. Goals include such things as traveling a set distance, rescuing runaway llamas, crossing dangerous gaps, grinding across rooftops of villages, and outsmarting the mountain elders. The player receives awards from completing goals and can also collect coins that can be used to purchase upgrades.
Wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home.
Wengia. A forest's long-standing tranquility is shattered by a sudden earthquake as lava bursts forth from the ground. The mountain spirits find themselves surrounded by fiery death. By controlling a kitten, the player must overcome numerous obstacles in the wild to reach the burning heart of the mountain and rescue the spirits before it's too late. Cross-realm travels. Wengia is a 2D platform game with puzzle-solving elements. Players can freely travel between 2 realms, each of them with different challenges and obstacles. Players must utilize both realms' mechanisms to achieve their final goal. Soothing in-game environment. Wengia. Exquisite hand-drawn graphics bring out both the vivid colorfulness of the matter realm and the fantastical strangeness of the energy realm. The sharp contrast between the 2 realms offers the players a unique visual feast. Working with game audio talents from Russia, Wengia Sound Team has created an immersive fantasy environment that features deep woods, eerie ruins, and raging volcanoes.
To a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we
Never
fall?
Alone. The player character plays as the Inupiaq girl Nuna and her Arctic fox. As an atmospheric puzzle platformer, Never Alone's puzzles entail swapping control between Nuna and the fox. While the fox is fast, Nuna can pick up things and open new areas using her bola. The story and its structure is based on the intergenerational transference of wisdom, told in the form of an oral tale, unlike traditional platformer games, which involve overcoming obstacles and defeating enemies. Never Alone rewards players with collectible cultural insights, video vignettes of Inupiaq elders, storytellers, and community members sharing their stories. The central plot revolves around discovering the source of the blizzard that has ravaged Nuna's village and restoring balance to nature. Other stories include that of Blizzard Man, the Little People, Manslaya, the Rolling Heads, and the Sky People. It takes place in a harsh physical environment.
A day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel his tense. Don't know
Old Man's Journey.
the volatility.
Puzzle Adventure depicts the narrative of life, grief, reconciliation, and hope. Immerse yourself in a wonderfully sun-kissed and handmade universe as you start on a meaningful adventure intertwined with humorous and stress-free puzzle solving. Discover stories of the elderly man's life recounted by exquisite vignettes of his recollections in this visual story about life's cherished moments, broken dreams, and changing plans. Solve entertaining challenges by altering the terrain and developing the hills to construct the old man's route ahead while interacting with the tranquil and quirky atmosphere. You'll be taken to a bright and imaginative world throughout this brief gameplay experience, examining life's intricacies through the eyes of an elderly man. Old Man's Journey is a meditatively wonderful and thoughtful game that allows you to immerse yourself in calm and curious puzzles.
Way back before we blew it all.
Playdead's Inside. Inside, you'll find a puzzle platformer. The protagonist is an anonymous young man who explores a bizarre and primarily monochrome setting presented as a 2.5 platform game. Color is utilized sparingly in the game to emphasize both the player and specific aspects of the environment, with the exception of intermittent musical cues, the boy's vocals, dogs barking, and equipment and sound effect. The game is mainly silent. The player plays a little child who walks, runs, swims, climbs, and utilizes things to overcome obstacles and advance through the game. The youngster develops the power to manipulate corpses in order to solve puzzles, a mechanism that means Marty sleeve link to one in the swapper. The player may uncover secret chambers containing items at various times throughout the game.
When there's no shelter to hide, when everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this.
Fetch. How far are you willing to go to save your pet? Follow a little child on an incredible trip as he sets out to retrieve his dog Bear from a mysterious fire hydrant that steals pets at night. Take an adventure narrative that will warm your heart and keep you riveted to the screen. Is the latest release from Big Fish Studios. Take captures the timeless passion of puppy love and lets you on a trip through dark tunnels and sunny beaches to save your closest pet. It's one part interactive animation, one part childhood joy, one part adventure and arcade. Do you think you have what it takes to save Bear? Get ready for a crazy trip full of tail wagging and skin toning. Try out this engaging, high-quality game for free, then pay once and play forever offline.
Who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel his tense, don't know the consequence.
Dodo Master. In this game, you will play a dodo bird whose job is to find a way out of the castle where he is locked up. But before you can get out, you have to help collect the stolen eggs. Like most platformer games, you will find a D-pad movement to move right or left, then a jump button to jump and break button to destroy. The break button is used to destroy wooden platforms or free eggs that are held in wooden crates.
Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back.
Stila is a cinematic, atmospheric platformer about a young woman who witnesses the last days of a mysterious ancient world. Overcome daunting challenges, treacherous terrain, and giant beasts as you traverse the decaying lands. Manipulate the environment to solve tricky puzzles, and slither your way through dangerous creatures under the cover of a muted landscape. All set to an original soundtrack. Survive sweeping environments including a mysterious town, haunting forest, and massive underground ruins brought to life in an
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me
Tengami. The game is an adventure game that takes place in ancient Japan. The style looks similar to traditional Japanese painting, with O3D a pop-up book look. The game includes puzzle solving. Tengami is an atmospheric adventure game set inside a Japanese pop-up book. Fold and slide the beautifully crafted paper world to solve puzzles and discover secrets. Discover the wonders of a folding world. Go on a serene journey through Japan of ancient fairy tales brought to life through striking visuals, unique gameplay, and haunting music. Experience dark forests, abandoned shrines, and tranquil mountain waterfalls as you seek to uncover the secret behind the lone dying cherry tree. The Beggar's Ride is a one-of-a-kind puzzle platformer with a compelling plot. You may don antique masks while exploring a strange realm as an elderly beggar to experience the world through the eyes of a deity. Use the mask's abilities to solve riddles by changing the fabric of the environment. Follow the beggar's trip to a faraway realm, a world hidden under the rain, and ready to explore, leap, and run for your life. To face the horrors of the lost world, you must wear the masks of a forgotten deity and wield its abilities to command nature's forces. Are you ready to embark on a perilous adventure and reveal a time-honored secret?
to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad.
So, those are the 10 best offline two-dimensional Android games with cinematic nuances that we recommend in this video. You can try these recommendations during your free time as practical entertainment and don't require a lot of special features. With a game concept whose overall appearance is dominated by cinematic, atmospheric, will certainly give a distinct impression when playing it, especially making the playing experience even more exciting because it is supported by a unique and unusual appearance. Thank you for watching this video. I hope our recommendations can be useful, and see you in the next video.
Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world